Can I get a table yet? I seated a rich customer at your table, so you can leave now. You're going to get what you deserve, so you better remember this. Oh my God!
Trouble Busters!
Thank you for choosing Delicious Man. We are proud to recognize ourselves as a high-end restaurant. My name is Tucker, and I'm the owner and chef of this restaurant. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Tom, and this girl right next to me is my daughter, May. It's been about an hour since we've been standing here after we got to this restaurant, and that was because... Hey, chef! Why'd he ignore us?
I know he saw us.
We have a reservation. No, I'm so busy. How does he not seat a reservation guest?
Daddy, we can go somewhere else.
No, we're going to eat here. I know you've been looking forward to trying this place. I can't just let this keep happening. Nay is trying to be considerate with this situation. I'm gonna tell him when he passes by again. Can I get a table yet? No, you can't.
No hesitation.
It's been an hour since we got here. When are you going to seat us? When do you think we're going to seat you? Look, this is not right. If you can't follow the rules, I refuse service. What?
Huh?
Hey, he's such a pig when he doesn't even follow the dress code.
But I thought this restaurant doesn't have a dress code.
It's called the Tucker Code, and you guys are dressed inappropriately according to that code.
How dare he say that?
He may know how to cook, but he clearly doesn't know his manners. What do you want to do? Do you want to sit over there until they call us?
No, it's okay, but...
But?
Can I lean on you since my feet hurt from these heels?
Yeah, of course. Do you want me to carry you?
I'm not a kid anymore.
All right, all right. Out of all days, on an anniversary. What a day. I can't take this anymore. Look, it's been 2 hours since we've talked to you. You need to get us a table right now. Oh, I'm sorry. You need to learn to have a better attitude. I seated a rich customer at your table and served your food to them, so you can leave now. I need to calm down. 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 You're crazy! Who waits for 3 hours? You could even watch a long movie if you had 3 hours to waste. You're such a pig waiting for such a long time. This is exactly why I don't want to serve to peasants like you. Now go home. Just eat whatever you have in your fridge. You wouldn't even know how good our food is anyway. I can't calm myself down, but I can't let myself out in front of my daughter.
It's okay, Daddy. You do you.
Huh?
If you're upset, you should follow your heart. Just don't do anything violent.
Oh, May.
This isn't like you. You shouldn't let him do whatever he wants.
That's true.
That's my daddy. I don't want to get in your way, so I'll be outside.
Okay.
We didn't even do anything bad.
This is not okay. I can't forgive him for making my daughter so sad. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters! I don't even know why you're still here, but we're closed. Please leave now. Maybe you'll eat my food in the next life. I could have kicked you out, but it was just so much fun watching your pathetic face. I couldn't kick you out. It made me feel as if you were shooting up fireworks for no one else but me. You're going to get what you deserve, so you better remember this. Whatever! I deserve to do whatever I want in my restaurant, and you'll never get seated in my restaurant. This is a fact that won't ever change. He's such a fool, but he can just keep laughing until he can't. I'm gonna pay him back with a sanction. Hello, Ivy. Will you do me a quick favor? Oh, no, it's not about the money. Let me tell you. Here's your marinated white asparagus with green peas puree. Oh, my restaurant is busy again. I'm sure we're going to generate triple the sales compared to last year. I never lose. I wonder what it feels like.
Mr. Tucker, we have a problem.
Yeah, and running a very busy restaurant is a good problem to have.
I need you to check something out in the break room. This is really bad.
Huh? I wonder what it could be. Well, I guess it's part of my job to take care of my employees even during their breaks. Oh my God! I seated a rich customer at your table and served your food to them so you can leave now. Maybe you'll eat my food in the next life. I could have kicked you out, but it was just so fun watching your pathetic face, I couldn't kick you out. What the heck is this?
This is bad, Mr. Tucker. This show is on a nationwide broadcast.
Which TV station is this?
Huh?
I never approved this video to go on TV. This is not okay. Which TV station is it?
It's Tora TV.
I'm going to call them and complain. This is not okay.
Mr. Tucker, we have a problem.
What now?
Someone posted that broadcast on social media, and it's one of the trending searches that's showing up on search engines, and our customers are talking about it in our dining room. Some of them are even leaving.
Stop them from leaving. Tell them it's a lie. It's just some illusion. Mr. Tucker, I'm already dealing with a bunch of problems. What now, huh? Tora TV staff wants to see me? Why? Hey, were you actually taking a video of me last night? Yep, I'm actually a videographer for a TV station. I went ahead and broadcasted what happened last night. What happened to the TV compliance? This is defamation! It's an infringement of my portrait rights! Shouldn't you be apologizing first and foremost? Haven't you realized yet what you've done after seeing yourself on the TV screen? Shut up! This is not acceptable! Why not? I made sure I had permission. No, you didn't! I don't know anything about this! Why do I need a salaried manager's permission? A salaried? Right, you're just a salaried manager for this location branch, and your father is actually the owner, right? So you're saying that my dad? Yup, he kindly gave me permission to make a nationwide broadcast of that video. But how did you even take a video of me? You didn't even have a camera with you! This is what I used, camera-installed glasses. What the heck? So you were recording a video of me using this device? No, I wanted to take a video of my daughter, so I had these glasses on. We rarely get to spend time together since I'm always busy. Little did I know that I'd end up getting a video of the worst customer service in human history. I see. So that's why there was a video of it. And that's why that video makes the viewer feel like he's talking to the viewer. Boy, that was just terrible. I never knew he'd treat his customers like that. I guess the only thing high-end about this restaurant is the flavor of the food. What a disappointment. Hey, what are you going to do about this? What am I going to do? You did this to yourself. I have nothing to do with what's going on. I had permission to broadcast that video. That's not right! There's no way my dad gave permission to broadcast that video! Why would he let you guys make fun of his restaurant and his son? You fool! Huh? Oh, let me introduce you to the owner of Delicious Man. Yikes! Your father, Matthew. He'll be a huge help to you. Tucker! Oh, Dad! I have a colleague named Ivy. She's in charge of the show that's going on, and she helped me out with getting Matthew's permission to broadcast that video and getting that video stream on TV. What the heck? You fool, you fool, you fool. No, Dad, listen. This guy was just not someone who would profit from our restaurant, so I thought refusing service is the best way to go about it. A bad way to go about it. How dare you treat a customer like that? You need to get your basics down. It was my biggest mistake in trusting you to take care of my restaurant. Oh, Dad, why are you taking his side? I gave permission to broadcast the video. This restaurant might lose business, but I take the blame for the lack of my vigilance. I don't get it. If only you didn't sell me out to the TV station, I would have been fine, and this restaurant would have stayed busy too. I never said it was okay to stream that video, and I'm going to sue you for this. This is clearly an infringement of my portrait rights. You better be ready to pay for this. I don't think that's going to happen. Especially when I hired Tucker as the chef of this restaurant. Shut up! I'm not going to listen to you! You guys don't know anything about this industry, and there's no reason I should listen to what you tell me! I'm going to hire a lawyer and sue you guys! You already have a lawyer here. Huh? I've always wanted to act like a strong character. Who is he? Tom, thank you for letting me borrow this coat. No worries. I thought it's a good performance too, especially since we have the camera rolling. Oh, that's right. Ta-da! Well then, I've been listening to the entire conversation here. Oh, by the way, this is my business card. Speaking from a legal perspective, you will lose this case for sure. I never thought this guy would take things this far. Look at his jacket, it's completely worn out. He doesn't have money. He's not going to profit us. Portrait rights give people the right to control how their image is used, especially in commercial or public settings. This includes the right to object to the publication of a portrait. Therefore, posting another individual's photo or video on the internet becomes an infringement of portrait rights. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. He took a video of me without my permission, and he posted that video on the internet. Actually, it was TV, but whatever, it's the same thing. This is an infringement. Portrait rights entail the right of a person to oppose the publication of his or her portrait. The term portrait should be interpreted broadly. With that in mind, looking at this case from your perspective, Tucker, we should consider the following points upon considering whether this case should be deemed tolerable or intolerable. Based on the portrait rights, whether the subject is identifiable or not. Hey, that guy! That's Tucker, the chef with the worst hospitality. Whether the contents contain high diffusability, the place where the subject was captured in the image, whether the shooting or streaming was permitted or not. These are all that is to be considered when it comes to infringement of portrait rights. Woohoo! Sounds like I'm going to win this case. You scared me for a bit because you came with these guys, but I see what you're saying. You seem like a great lawyer. Let me continue. Oh, there's more? Based on all points stated so far, the following case may be deemed an infringement of portrait rights. The image does not have any blurs to hide certain individuals' faces. The image was posted publicly, such as social media or any other platforms visible to the public. The shooting has taken place in a personal space, such as inside the house. Shooting or broadcasting was never permitted. I can't stop smiling at what he's telling me. Just tell me, I can sue these guys, right? How do you feel now, huh? How do you feel about all this? You hired a lawyer trying to get me in deeper trouble, but it looks like it's backfiring on you right now. Everything you've done to attack me is all nullified. You're such a pathetic loser who has no idea what you're doing. Fool! Mr. Cobweb, please kindly make him shut up. There are already 2 key points that this lawyer guy listed that apply to this case. You know lawyers aren't wizards, right? You lose. On the other hand, following cases will make it challenging for an individual to claim infringement of portrait rights. Oh, it's okay. They're already guilty based on what you said earlier. The image is intentionally blurred, or the number of individuals in the image creates difficulty for the public to identify the individual captured in the image. The image is shared on a non-public platform, such as an email. The image was shot in a public setting, such as a street, station, or event space. Shooting and broadcasting were permitted. With all the above said, this particular case deems Tucker to permit all TV shooting and broadcast at all times. You have agreed to permit any on-the-spot interviews that occur in an unannounced manner by signing a contract upon being hired by the owner of this establishment, which would be Mr. Matthew. What? No, I didn't! I never signed anything like that! Yes, you did. It sounds like you don't remember the onboarding paperwork that you signed for when Matthew hired you as a chef for this restaurant, Yeah, how am I expected to remember all the stuff I signed? Forgetting it doesn't nullify signing as a consent to agree what the contract states. I explained to you that there won't be any problem as long as you work with integrity in what you do, and you agreed to what I said. I don't know. I don't remember. People forget things, and that's why contracts need to be signed to make sure the agreement stays on record. Yup. And it was all included in the onboarding paperwork. You signed all of this, and I haven't violated anything against our agreement. Oh, are you having fun picking on me like this? I don't know how to live with myself after what's been streamed to the public. Then don't. I've taught you countless lessons to make sure you live with high integrity and dignity. And who took that for granted? Who chose not to take that advice? You did this to yourself, and you deserve what's happening right now. If you don't agree to this, go ahead and sue us! But how are you going to explain the edits on the video? Explain? This is a TV show! I'm sure things can get manipulated with bad intentions. I'll admit some TV shows can be like that, but you made some cuts in that video of me too, right? Yeah, I did. Then there must be parts that you included and other parts you omitted as you wished. No, there aren't. There are. And this is brainwashing. And I can sue the TV station that you work for based on what I'm saying. I'm not so sure about that. Why not? You TV people are always... Don't worry. If you go on Tora TV's official website, you will be able to find the full video of what happened here last night. The whole truth without any bias or intentions can be found there, so don't worry about the cuts that were made. I'm not going to approve this! Maybe not the infringement of portrait rights, but what about the invasion of privacy? No way! There's no way that you can claim that either! Some examples of invasion of privacy can include providing social security number and/or personal contact information to a third party without the individual's consent. Other cases could be when the individual's private information, such as a criminal record or a large debt, is being shared among third parties without the individual's approval. In our particular case here, invasion of privacy does not apply. Although I wouldn't necessarily say that you will lose your case for sure, based on the fact that portrait rights and privacy rights may be interpreted in broader terms, the owner possesses a signed contract of your employment, so I would say that your chances may be scarce. Even if you win the case, it does not undo what you have done to Mr. Tom, and your bad reputation is already spread across the nation. Even if you won, you would likely lose money considering the cost of hiring a lawyer and filing a lawsuit. Is it really necessary for you to spend that time, effort, and money for something like that? Okay, I quit. I'm going to quit this place. Of course you quit, and you owe Tom the deepest apology. Shut up! Apologizing isn't going to help me at this point. There's no point in apologizing. So you choose not to apologize. Nope, Don't even expect me to apologize. I don't care anymore. I see. You don't care. I don't care. Can we start talking about your other sins then? Huh? I had a bad feeling, so I came here to check things out in this restaurant early in the morning. What? And I discovered that you've been manipulating the payroll, and you've been putting some extra cash in your pocket. What are you talking about? Don't act like you don't know. I've already found evidence for this. This is considered embezzlement. Expect yourself to be going back and forth between civil and criminal trials. Please be ready. Civil and criminal trials? Hold on! I don't mind just losing my job, but since I won't get any unemployment benefits, I can't afford to pay penalties or have a criminal record. I won't be able to find a new job, and I won't be making any money. Tom, I'm so sorry. You gotta forgive me. I won't be able to live if you do this to me. And you did this all to yourself. Accept your consequences. This is just hopeless. I won't ever know how to get back on track in my life. Tucker was charged with embezzlement, and the court sentenced him to 3 years of imprisonment with a penalty of $12.4 thousand. His father disowned him, and because of his demolished reputation, he was technically forever banned from the restaurant industry. He lives in a park and cries himself to sleep every night. Oh, that's Tucker who used to work at Delicious Man. Hey, wanna hang out with us for a bit? No, everyone knows me everywhere I go. What kind of funny losing fame is this? Where do you think you're going? No! If only I had been working with integrity to treat my customers fair and equally! As for me, after people had recognized what I had broadcasted on TV, I got promoted as the chief director at work. Matthew was also kind enough to make things right between me and the restaurant, and he invited me in so I could enjoy a nice dinner with my daughter. Nom 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 nom! Trouble Busters!
Kyle, can we talk for a moment?
How dare he do this to you, Melanie?
This is unacceptable.
I need to have a talk with him.
That's not going to be necessary.
Huh?
I was just done with my revenge.
Trouble Busters!
Hey, honey, how was work? Why is he ignoring me? How do you feel about a weekend getaway? We can't just keep thinking about your father.
Oh, that sounds good.
Really?
It's been a year since I saw Kenny. I might as well go out of state.
Oh, you're just talking on the phone. My name is Melanie. It's been a few years since I got married, and I've been recently concerned that my husband has been keeping distance from me. He keeps ignoring me every time I talk to him. Kyle, can we talk for a moment? Kyle, this is important. It won't take too long. Oh, Kyle. Is he mad at me because I was always coming home late until recently? I mean, I had no choice, but maybe I should take some time to apologize to him? I decided to come home earlier than I had planned because my plans got canceled. I need to make sure I talk to Kyle today.
Oh, she's so pathetic.
Is he talking to someone?
Whenever I ignore her, she looks like she doesn't know what to do. I mean, she's a stranger to me at this point. I just don't want to invest my precious time talking to her.
Oh, Kyle, why?
Anyways, Natalie, I'm supposed to finally get my dad's inheritance soon. I'm gonna be a rich guy.
Natalie?
I bought a new car, so we should go on a drive. Maybe we can stay at a hotel afterward.
I think I'm starting to know why Kyle has been ignoring me.
I'll talk to you later, babe. I'll call you again when my wife's not home.
Based on how he talked to that Natalie lady, I'm sure I know what's going on, and I know he's going to ignore me again if I ask him about it, but I know what to do. At first, I thought everything would be okay after talking to him, but after hearing that conversation he was having, I don't trust him anymore. And Kyle, you made another big mistake as well. I told myself to forget all the emotional attachments I had for him. I decided to go back to my parents' house. I am not letting him get away with this. Troublebusters! Mom, Dad, I'm back.
Melanie, is everything okay?
Let me tell you what happened. Oh my God! So, are you guys okay if I stay here for a while? Yes, of course.
How dare he do this to you, Melanie?
This is unacceptable.
I need to have a talk with him.
That's not going to be necessary.
Huh?
I was just done with my revenge.
Who is that?
Could it be? I knew it was you.
What the heck, Melanie? You've been ignoring all my texts.
Ignore? I was just charging my phone. You showed up when I was about to text back. Anyways, how can I help you?
Help me? I'll help you help me. When are you planning on coming home? It's about time you come back. Look, Kyle.
Dad, I got this.
Okay.
Kyle, you've ignored me for quite a while. Do you have any idea how that made me feel?
Well, I think you're just being too sensitive. It's been a month since you left and you need to get over it. You better come back.
No, I refuse.
Oh, come on, don't be like that.
Okay, let me rephrase the question then. Why do you want me to go back anyways?
Well...
You thought that you were getting your father's inheritance, but you didn't. You can't pay back the debt that you made yourself, and you think I'll help you out with those payments.
What? Hello?
Kyle, we're still waiting for you to make the payment.
You're not gonna save money by buying time. Yes, I understand. I'm trying to talk to my wife right now. I'm sure I'll pay you guys back soon. Well, then you better hurry up and figure it out. We don't have the patience to keep giving you a friendly reminder. Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you later.
I guess I was right.
But how did you know this?
I saw a past due payment reminder delivered as I was leaving the house, so I figured what was going on.
You talk about it as if it's relevant to you. Look, this is all happening because you inherited my father's property. How in the world did you make this happen?
Kyle, haven't you read his will?
No, I didn't, but I don't have any siblings, and my mom passed away years ago, which means I should be the one inheriting everything he had.
As you're saying, in most cases, the direct family members of the deceased person typically hold the right to claim for the inheritance. However, your father left a will that stated that I shall inherit his properties. In this case, the statement on the will becomes a priority over anything else.
Why would he leave a will like that?
Your father had been quite concerned about you before he passed away.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about it.
But you never cared to show up and see him.
What? Was that why?
If I put myself in his shoes, I'm sure that was why.
But that's not possible. I just can't believe he'd let you inherit everything he had.
I even have the will here.
I don't care. Give me back the property.
That's not possible.
Why not? It was supposed to belong to me.
I can't just give it back to you knowing that you'll use it for your greed.
But you and I are husband and wife. We're supposed to help each other out during difficult times. How could you even say that after ignoring Melanie for such a long time?
Kyle, I am truly disappointed in you.
Shane, Sandy, you're misunderstanding something. What am I misunderstanding? This is just a small quarrel between me and Melanie.
Kyle, I've wanted to talk to you about the property after I saw what your father wrote on the will.
Well, then. But you've crossed the line. Crossed the line? I didn't do anything that bad, did I? I just ignored her for a little bit.
I'm sure it had something to do with you ending up with that debt.
Look, I had to borrow money because there was something I wanted. You can't fool us.
Will you tell us the same story after seeing this photo?
What the heck?
I wonder who this woman is. Don't even try coming up with an excuse. I even heard you talking to this lady over the phone.
You were having an affair, and this is not acceptable. Wait, it's not what you think it is.
I know, you're flustered because you didn't think we knew about your adultery. Let me tell you that I have more photos.
Oh, God.
You look like you're having fun. I wonder what it is that was so fun. I don't ever recall seeing you drive this car. Did you buy this car with the money you loaned?
That looks like a luxury car. That's not it. That lady in the picture is just one of my colleagues, and that car is a company vehicle.
Really? But boy, you look like you're really having a fun time.
She's new at my job. I was just teaching her how to attend to our clients. It's called sales technique, you know? I've never seen or heard of any company lending out a luxury car as a company vehicle.
Besides, Kyle, you're an engineer and not a sales rep. Am I wrong?
Oh, your lies are getting sloppier because you're getting flustered. I'm an engineer, but she's a sales rep.
Stop trying.
Oh, God.
You look quite concerned about these photos. Are you finally admitting what you've done?
Shut up.
I'm sure you can't make any excuses after seeing all these photos. Kyle, you're such a shame.
She's lying to the two of you. What? These photos are forged. I don't know anything about these photos.
Do you really think I could get all these photos on my own?
Huh?
I hired someone from this place.
But...
By the way, these photos are negative photos. There's no way I could have forged these.
You're so persistent, aren't you?
I made sure I spent time to gather all documentation. I'm prepared to refute every excuse you make.
How could you do this to me?
Is there any other excuse that you'd like to make?
Well...
If we're done talking, I have the paperwork for divorce ready right here for you to sign away.
What? Divorce?
What did you think? You've been keeping silent with me, and you also cheated on me, and I'm not continuing this marriage. Kyle, you better give up.
But this was also Melanie's fault.
What?
Melanie, you had no idea that I was feeling lonely.
Oh, it's too late for that.
You said I ignored you, but you were also never home either. I felt lonely because I was all by myself at home, especially the last few months.
I go out from time to time, but if you're going to talk about the last few months, it wasn't just that.
Melanie has been visiting your father at the hospital as often as possible. She was taking care of him for you. What?
And that was while you were going out having fun somewhere else.
I'm sure that was a big reason why your father decided to have Melanie inherit his property, too. But you can't just take that inheritance without even talking to me.
If you say so, you shouldn't have ignored me to begin with.
But you should have insisted that we needed to talk. Just quit it already.
As soon as I found out that you were cheating on me, I knew there was no point in talking to you. That's why I hired a detective. I don't care if you have a debt.
How dare you?
And because you cheated on me, I'm going to make sure you pay me a settlement.
What? Hey, Melanie.
Oh, great timing.
Who is this guy? Were you cheating on me?
No, I'm not like you.
Who is he then?
He's my lawyer.
Lawyer? Hello, I'm a lawyer. You're supposed to tell me your name.
This is great timing. Mr. Lawyer, this is my husband.
I see. What? What do you want from me? I'm here regarding the settlement. What? You're charging me settlement?
What are you surprised about? We're filing a divorce because of your affair.
Melanie and I had a discussion based on the proofs that she had. We concluded that $30,000 will be an appropriate amount to charge you. $30,000? What the heck?
You guys even went to a hotel.
No, wait, hold on. You know what I already have on my plate, right? I already have a $100,000 debt and I can't afford to pay another $30,000.
That's not my problem. It was your own choice to borrow money and cheat on me, not mine.
But you didn't tell me you hired a lawyer.
You don't deserve to say that.
Well, then we're going to officially charge you that amount, okay? No, not okay. I can't pay that much.
There's no point in having you tell us that you can't. I'm going to do whatever it takes to make you pay, even if I'd have to file a lawsuit against you. So now, if you don't have anything else to say, please sign this form.
Ha! Fine, I'll sign it if that's what you want.
Huh?
My new girlfriend's dad owns a company. I'm sure I could convince her to help me out.
Well, good luck with that.
We'll find out now. Hello, Natalie?
Hello? Kyle?
Hey, listen, my wife found out about us. I know your dad owns a company and he's rich, right? I need you to help me convince him to...
How do you have the guts to still say that?
Huh? Why do I feel like I hear her in person?
Kyle?
What? I'm on a phone call right now. Just give me a sec.
But you know.
This is exactly why you get cheated on.
Oh, so it was true that you guys were having an affair, huh?
Oh, God! Is that... Oh, my God! You're my company's owner! Why are you here?
Who is he?
He's.
Kyle, do you know what I'm here for?
For what?
You messed up and Daddy found out everything.
Daddy? Melanie, what did you do?
Natalie's father is the owner of the company that you work at, right?
Huh?
What a coincidence!
Wait, Natalie, I didn't know your dad was the owner of the company I work at.
And I had no idea you worked at my dad's company either.
Miss Melanie, I'm terribly sorry for what my daughter has caused you, and I'm here to deeply apologize about this matter.
Thank you.
Natalie, you need to apologize to her.
I'm sorry.
Melanie, how could you tell my big boss about this? This isn't fair.
Oh, I didn't cause this coincidence.
You know, telling my workplace about my affair is called obstruction of business or something like that. It's illegal. That's only if Melanie had directly contacted your workplace, Kyle.
I mailed out a written request for settlement to Natalie's house.
What?
I wanted her to pay settlement, but it turned out she lived with her parents, and that's how her father found out.
Either way, Melanie has not done anything illegal. Ugh.
Kyle, it sounded like you called my daughter to see if I would support you with your financial situation, but that's not going to happen.
Of course.
And that's not all. I'm going to make sure you face your consequences.
What? You don't have to do that.
You did this to yourself.
This is your fault, Natalie. Why weren't you the one checking the mail?
What? You can't blame this on me. This was because you messed up and your wife found out. You told me she'd never find out.
That's why I didn't want to go to a hotel.
And you're still trying to blame me?
That's not what I'm trying to do, but you're the one who wanted to go to a hotel.
Shut up. This was because of you.
Cut it out, you guys!
How shameless, both of you.
Natalie, you gotta talk to your dad for me.
What makes you think I can talk to him right now?
And that's it. You are both going to take responsibility for what you've done, okay?
Oh no. Kyle, not only you're left with a debt, but you're in a bad position at work too.
So you knew this was going to happen.
Well then, if we're all on the same page about this.
What do I do now?
Hey, Kyle,
Huh?
I did my research and this might be a way to get us out of this situation.
Get us out? What is it, Natalie?
Let me tell you.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea.
What are you two up to now?
Hey, Melanie,
What is it?
I'm gonna file for bankruptcy. And I'm gonna have a fresh start. That way I won't have any more debts and I won't have to pay you a settlement. I just regret that I won't get my dad's property, but at least this'll bring me back to a fresh start.
By the way, Miss Melanie, I'm going to do the same.
I guess you weren't so prepared for everything I'd say after all.
How shameless can the two of you get?
I'm mad at myself for not realizing the type of person he is before I ever let him marry my daughter. What is it?
You look happy thinking that you've got this all figured out when you have no idea what you're talking about.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but may I ask if the two of you can afford to file a bankruptcy?
What are you talking about?
Oh, so you don't know? Let me tell you. In order for you to file a bankruptcy, you're going to have to hire a lawyer or a judicial scrivener and also pay some fees to the court, which can cost you a few $1,000s.
What? Really?
There are exceptions, but in most cases, it goes that way, and you should be aware that you'll be spending about that much to file one.
Oh, God.
Kyle, don't you have a few $1,000s?
No, not even in my savings. I mean, why are you thinking that I'd pay for you, too?
That's because I don't have money. I guess things don't always go as planned.
This goes down to a fight or a flight. And I choose to fight.
Kyle, there you are.
Yikes!
Are those guys?
So, when are you gonna pay back the money?
How'd you know I was here? We happened to pass by and saw that you were here. As I said to you earlier on the phone,
You said you'll pay us back as soon as you talk to your wife.
oh,
Huh? You're not gonna tell us you can't pay us back, are you?
Did you really borrow money from them? They look scary.
their processes were simple, and I thought I'd have the money by now.
If this was where you borrowed money from, you wouldn't have gotten away by filing bankruptcy anyway. Hey, Kyle, you do understand which industry we come from, right?
Yes, I fully understand, but I really don't have the money to pay you. I just had some problems with my work, too.
If you tell us you can't pay, all we do is make you pay.
Make me pay? I can hook you up with some jobs. It's okay, I can figure it out on my own.
No, you can't.
Don't I get a choice?
At least you'll have a chance for you to pay back what you owe them.
Hey, Melanie, you gotta help me out.
Huh?
I was wrong. I'm sorry. I promise I'll give you my deepest love for the rest of my life. And sir, you have to help me out too.
Everything is too late now. You can apologize all you want, but it won't mean anything to me.
I agree with Ms. Melanie.
You only care about yourself, and I am seriously done with you.
Oh, Melanie!
I filed for divorce from Kyle. After losing everything he ever had in his life, he now works for the job that the two guys referred him over to. Natalie's also been working night and day to pay off her debt since her father won't help her out. And that's how my vengeance was completed. As for me, I went ahead and sold the property I inherited from Kyle's father. I've been saving up for the future, too. I want to make sure I won't ever have to deal with debts down the road. Trouble Busters!